you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me, is it me, am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
Hello, and welcome to my Minor Matter. My name is Rick, and yes, it's another show, baby. And this one is about the paranormal. I mean, everyone has a different view in life and different directions that we go, especially with our psychic abilities and capabilities. And I'm into the paranormal. As a psychic medium and empath, it just draws me there. The unknown, the little sounds that creak at night, the orbs that fly around, like that energy is always here, and it's live on my Mind Over Your Matter. I want to say what's up to those in the chat room. Thanks for coming, early birds. I'll be GG. Oh, GG. I'm gonna have to do an investigation over your crib for sure. I mean, I'm thinking of on the way back, because I was gonna make my way to my destination, which is Mr. Illusions in September, and then on the way back, I was gonna stop by you, and then that way I could spend time there. Because if I go before the trip, I'm just gonna be rushing, and then I gotta drive another 6.5 hours. I was like, nah, I could do it on the way back, and then I could take my time, and I could bring my equipment. I could bring my K2 meter. I could bring my spirit box. I could bring all my tools to see what's up, especially at your place, because we know, and I know that you have paranormal activities at your building. Same here. We have paranormal activities here, and it's creepy. It's unique, um, but it's a learning also, and to learn of that force, because it's very strong. You know, that energy lingers, and it's a repeat. It likes to repeat itself and do certain things. And I know with Gigi's case, like, we already know about that old man. I'm ready to go face one on one with him, and see what he's about in person. Um, Also, I wanted to see if I could do. I wanted to in the future. I want to do an investigation, like a paranormal investigation, like going to a place that's known to be active and do an investigation there. And I'm not gonna do it alone, of course. I want to do it with a team, and be able to communicate with what's there, and yeah, and just exercise the demons. I'm with it. Yeah, Gigi, you could go with me. We could go and do an investigation because Gigi really likes doing that stuff, so she could join me. It could be my own little paranormal group. You know, we'll call it something. My mind over your matter paranormal group or some shit. I don't know. Oh man, but yeah, it's because right now the energy is very high, and there's a lot of distractions going on, and it's pulling everyone in different directions, and I've noticed it. And I watch the news, right, and then I see what's really going on, and then I see the distractions, and then I see everyone falling into the hole. And I'm like, I'm trying to redirect them and be like, there's other things that are happening. It's not always what you see in your reality. It's a lot going on in the paranormal world too. And not many people are talking about it. They talk about the past, they talk about certain topics of the past, and then they forget about the spirits, and how the spirits don't go anywhere. They're here. They're here. And they're not going anywhere because, like us, they are part of energy. They are part of source. They always around us, and they will always be around us, good and bad. And it's just, how can you distinguish, if they're good or bad? You know, um, it's always been puzzling to me because I've had so many paranormal experiences myself, and I've mentioned a lot on my shows before, and to the point that it's creepy. It is, and it's something that it's really scary for some. I gotta leave a like, leave a like on the show so we could get more attention on the show. um so the more likes the better. um but the paranormal activity is just something, we watch the movies, and Hollywood, they know they come up with these movies and so forth, and they play with your conscience, and they play with your fears, and that's all it is. It's just a little massage of them trying to scare you. But have you really been scared? Have you ever had an encounter with a spirit? Have you gone face to face with a spirit? Have you seen it face to face? I mean, the distractions are everywhere, man. And are you experiencing, like, just like, what distractions are you experiencing at this moment? I feel like the media is what's really driving people to be very distracted, and like our spirits are trying to get your attention. Like, why are you ignoring them if they're trying to tell you something? Can you hear the spirits? Do you understand what they're saying? Do you understand like certain things that are happening? If not, come talk to me. Are you afraid of the other side? I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the paranormal, and let's share your stories tonight. And let me put a warning out real quick. The show may be too much for you to handle. It may be scary as shit. And I mean, I had some wild experiences, and I get goosebumps, strong goosebumps, because the unknown is known to me. And I'm very sensitive when it comes to the paranormal and to that energy. Um, I'm gonna put out the link. If you want to join the show, let's talk about it. And we're gonna talk about tonight the paranormal. Should be like a little dum 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 dum. Oh boy, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's some Run DMC right there. Let's do it. I already got my joint rolled up, so give it to the hand here. It's like, yo, hold my joint. Wait, you can't even see it. That's how crazy it look. You can't even see the joint. But if I put it right next to me, bam, look at it right there. Look at that joint. Hey, it's something that I do on my show all the time. I only smoke when I'm on here. I haven't smoked all day, and I look forward to coming onto my show because I get to smoke my medicine. It's gonna light it up, baby. And tonight we could ask some questions to the rods. We could ask questions to my. I got my. Let me see. I got so many tools. I'm not gonna bust down my Ouija board because that's like really aggressive. But I got my pentagram. Well, I got my pendulum here. So my pendulum is right here next to me. It's always here next to me. So this here is very magical, and it sometimes it scares me how accurate it is. Still trying to light this up. Medicine, 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 medicine. Love medicine. Let's bring in Albie. Yo, Albie.
Yeah,
What up? What up?
I'm all good.
All good. Tonight's a paranormal night. Tonight we're gonna be talking about what creaks at the night. We're gonna talk about the spirits that you don't see, but they're there looking at you at all
Yeah,
times. They're always looking,
because
and
they
they like
always bombard my mind.
they can they love to play with your dreams too. Like they manipulate its energy. It's how strong the energy has to be for a spirit to present himself to you, like it has to me.
Hmm.
Man, I'll never forget my experiences with the paranormal. That's for sure. And I've been through it throughout my life, especially that little boy. I will never forget that little boy in New York on the fire escape. Never. I can never forget him. He was wearing a white shirt, blue shorts, holding a ball, and asking me if I wanted to play with him. Like, and then the whole story I talked about before, and it would never leave my mind. It would never, it can't. It's just, it replays. And I always see the little boy, the glow on that little boy. He had like a blue glow, like a blue white glow. Like, but not like a blue, but more like a like light baby bluish, but whitish baby bluish color around them. Oh, never forget that little boy. At least my aunt, she got some relief because she saw him too, and nobody else saw him but me. So I kind of like helped her sanity because she was going a little insane because she was the only one that was seeing this little boy. So that tells me a lot of my gifts I inherited from my family. This is passed down to me also because my aunt was able to see the spirit. Nobody else wasn't. And I was her confirmation and I saw the spirit. So and that one was a creepy one because the way he asked me is like, and he said it so clearly, you want to play? And he was holding the ball. He was holding one of those cheap balls. It was just like, those balls you get for like $1, like that type of ball. And it was wild. It was a wild experience. And then everything that happened after too was pretty wild. Um, I could go as far. That's going far back. That's like, and then the Ouija board incident that I have, and the Ouija board only working for me. Like every other kid that would play, it wouldn't play with them. Like the kids, it just they couldn't concentrate as much as I could. And when I put my hands on the tablet on the planchette, um, it's something activates and it just starts spelling stuff at a young age, and I'm like trying to figure out what is spelling. My cousin's like spelling it out, and she's like, "Wow, this thing is really like saying a lot." And, like it only does it with me. So every time I used to go over, my cousin used to grab me all the time to play. So I played the Ouija board when I was little. I want to say over at least minimum. I want to say about over 20 times. Over 20. The last time was the when the spirit got into me. Something got into me. That was the last time I played when I was little. That I had that incident where we were playing. Well, my cousin. This is the first time she actually brought it into my home, the Ouija board, without permission. My mom didn't even know what it was, so my mom couldn't say anything. But I feel like I was used and abused as a kid because of my cousins. Is bringing Gigi. Gigi,
Hello, guys. How are you?
what's up, girl?
Chilling. What's up, Albert?
He's there.
Yeah, I know. I see his mic is muted.
He's there. Yeah, Gigi. I'm coming to you on the 7th. So
That's perfect.
September 7th. It's a Thursday.
Sounds
Um,
good. I'll
okay.
make arrangements for Aiden not to be here.
No, I want to see Aiden. What's the point?
Well, I want you to see him too, but then he was gonna have to retire after we start our little investigation. I don't want him to.
Yeah, that's the thing too. How are we gonna do this?
We could do it. Just you show
We'll
up, you
figure
meet him real quick.
we'll
He'll
figure it
probably
out.
bombard you with his little Hot Wheel Mario Kart toys you bought him,
Oh
and
yeah.
then we could just send him to his aunt's house.
Okay. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll leave on because it takes me from that area. It's gonna take me at least like 5.5, maybe 6 hours to get to you for in the morning. So I'll probably get in like early afternoon
Yeah, sounds good. That should be
because
good.
I'm gonna do a show in the morning with illusions, dark illusions, and then once I'm done with that with him, then I say my goodbyes and then I'll hit the road, and then I'll go over to you, and then we'll do a live
That's gonna
YouTube
be super dope.
investigation over at Gigi's, and we'll try to see what's up with the spirit because I know where he's at. I know where he's at.
Yeah,
He's
he's actually
switched.
been staying clear from my little area, so
Well, you know what we did already for your little
right,
area.
exactly,
So
exactly.
I already did a cleansing spell, like a spell here to stop, to get him to stop fucking around, and stop messing with you and stop trying to interfere with you. Um, and I did that. You were here with me, and I did the spell, and I put everything together. I did the burn, and so far so good. You
Yep,
know,
it's gone after that. At least from my area, my
it's
little
yeah.
sanctuary.
I'm so anticipated in getting there and just meeting you and the excitement, and I want to interact with this energy, which I know he loves being upstairs.
He
He's
definitely does.
Yeah, he's he's just, it's not like he's bad, because he's not. He's just, he
He's
bothers.
just a thoughtfully angry old man.
Yeah, he's always angry, always like he likes things his way, and it has to flow his way. And no, it doesn't work that way. But I know where he's at. There's an apartment on the second floor on the left side that he likes to be in. And he's always around that second floor. He'd be on the right, and then he'll be on the left, but he'd be going back and forth because he'd be walking too much. Like, you'd be hearing his footsteps and him like walking around.
Yeah, he's always walking around between left and right on the tops and the second floor.
That man, he's kind of like a patrol. He's like on patrol, and then like he'll walk down the stairs. You'll hear walk back up the stairs. You'll hear a whole bunch
Right.
of, we know
Even
already.
while we was on live, and just talking, when it was just me, you and Rambo talking, like he would just, yeah, interrupt us and shit,
Yeah.
fucking with the
So
electronics.
yeah, he's pretty strong. He got a pretty strong energy there, because he has attachments. And good thing that he's you know stop bothering you. But I'm gonna bring some of the stuff that I need to give you. Well, I'm gonna apply around your home to protect your home and push out this energy. But you see, if it was a house, it would have been so much easier for me.
Right, and
You're
it's an apartment. Well, they turned the house into apartments, so and we got
yeah,
four. So
yeah.
yeah,
So it
it's
makes it
pretty.
just,
We have access to only three of those.
yeah. The other one is super, like, I don't know, like secretive or very to themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
She wants
and it
nothing
should,
to do with nothing neighborly.
no, and the fact that you live in the same building, you would grow to learn from each other and speak with each other. But there's some people that are just really tied up, and they just don't share themselves. They don't share themselves, and they keep a lot of secrets. This old man had a
Yeah,
lot of
she's really
secrets.
weird. And he
Hmm.
definitely did for sure. And he was like beyond a loner, like beyond that.
Yeah, yeah. I can see him. He's the type of dude that will read the newspaper, smoke a cigarette, and just like work on the fucking word puzzles in the back of the paper. But like he would do all the puzzles because it would come like different types of puzzles because I see all these different puzzles that he's trying to solve.
I personally never knew the man. I just knew from what I was told. But he
Yeah.
definitely from what I was told, he definitely gave me the vibe of, you ever seen that animation called Monster House? Where the kids would like their balls, they would be playing outside and their balls would roll onto his lawn and he would basically just go and grab the ball and just keep that shit just out of spite.
Mm,
He definitely gave me that vibe, like from the stories that I got. He was
yeah.
mean.
I saw another version of it, like the ball rolling across and then him with a knife stabbing the ball and just keeping the ball.
Yeah, just
That's
out of spite.
yeah, despite. Hmm. He definitely. There's something about him because I could see him there. He's still there, not in the apartment, but I see him upstairs, and he's manipulating the other neighbor. That's why she's so quiet and so to herself.
Yeah,
Something about
she hears them all the time, in her house, like
yeah.
3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, just walking around and stuff. She thinks that people will break in and stuff, so she has like a whole bunch of locks on her door and stuff.
Hmm.
Like it's made her paranoid.
Yeah. Which side she lives on?
She lives
When
on the
he
left side.
oh fuck. That's her. But it's in that area. Oh my god. That's what I kept saying. Up the stairs to the left. It was like
Yeah, that's where he predominantly stays at. Even though he passed away on the right side, he lived in a right side apartment,
no, he
but
goes on
he
the left.
stays in her. Yeah, he stays in her apartment.
Yeah, he stays over there on that side. Because I see him more on that side, on the left side. And trust me, he knew that building very well.
Yeah, I guess he was like a really long term tenant here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. Because I can already feel him. I feel him and I see it. Like I keep seeing it. And it's like an image that plays in my head. And then I see him over there.
I can't wait to just be like, pa'l carajo,
Vete pa' carajo.
vete pa'l carajo.
Pa' afuera.
Basically.
Get out. Oh man. Definitely gonna have to cleanse and then push out. But I wish I had control of the whole building, man. That would have been much better.
That would have been epic, yeah.
That would have been much better because I know he hides there. He knows because he has that's the way she's so secretive and so closeted over there. That's the energy he's feeding off of her, and he knows he could be over there. Like she's not doing shit about it.
Right.
So crazy. She I hope I know she's I don't know because I keep seeing that area like dark. Like it's like a dark spot in that building. And it's
It feels
just
dark up there.
yeah, it feels dark. It's dark. It's like it's an area you just want to avoid. Like it's just like you don't even want to get in there. And that's where he's at. That's where he likes to stay at. Now,
Albie,
as
how's
long
it
as he does,
going?
so I'll be.
Y'all going good.
That's what's up.
Very
What's up,
nice.
seven serpents in the chat? What's up? I was watching your whole program today. It was both programs I saw. It was pretty good. I was into it. You know.
Oh, share the link. I'll freaking sub and watch them. I'll
Yeah,
check them
I'll
out.
give it to you. I'll send it to you. He's a really cool dude, and like That's what I like about like the psychic world, right? Because it branches off to all different types of like psychics or like because yeah, you say you're psychic, but then there's different levels of psychics, and then the ones that are like in it for the knowledge and it like to find like history and to find answers. Me, I just dive into the unknown and explore and feel things out and hear
Me, it
things.
just follows me wherever I go.
Yeah, I just hear things. I start hearing things and then I start seeing things. I kept seeing the stairs. And then I see this light up there. There's light. And then like that apartment, it's all on the fucking left. And he's over there and I know he is. But he doesn't stay there all the time. He moves around, you
Yeah,
know. But
he's a roamer.
I just saw an orb right here in front of me. Right here I saw an orb. A little white orb that went like this. Huh. It was right here, right in front of me too, because I have a black cabinet right here. So I'm looking, so it's black, and then I saw the white, and it was just right, fucking right here.
I'm gonna
Huh.
work on getting the history of him.
Yeah, I see orbs all the time. I see, I hear. I very sensitive. Um,
Your mic
that and
just got the low.
my mic, my mic went low.
Yeah, I went low.
You see, and that's doing it by itself. That I have no control with the mic. It's okay. I know you're here. You have my attention. That's why it gets creepy and people don't understand it. You know, these spirits can manipulate your technology. Anything that you have that's technology, your cell phone, laptop, microphones, camera, they can manipulate and they do stuff. And they try to get your attention and they get my attention. It's like you have my undivided attention. If you're here to help, you're more than welcome to join the show too. You know, just don't hurt me. I don't want to be pinched. I don't want to be pushed.
You
Don't
don't
want
want
to
your
be
toes
scratched.
pricked at night.
I did scratch before, so I don't like that feeling. It's not a nice feeling. And how you feel it is, it just feels like a burning sensation. Like it feels like your skin is burning, and then when you check, you see these lines, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And they're like 3 lines. That happened to me in my
Like a
last apartment.
slash.
Yeah, it's like three and went like that, and yeah, and it happened to me where I was on a show. I was doing a show, and it something like scratched me in my apartment. Yeah, it's somewhere within the 411, 412 videos. There's that video. It's crazy. Not, not. I don't play nice when they scratch. You know, it's. I don't like when they get to that aggressive. You know, because those are the energies that are really trying to like bully. Like they're a bunch of bullies, and I don't submit to bullies. You know, I never back down a fight.
You already know my motto. You know my motto. I never do either.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
And
get Aiden out the bath and then I'm gonna join back up.
all right, go ahead, no
And
problem.
then I'll share some of my experiences.
Yes, that's gonna be
Okay.
good. All right, see you. So, as she departs us for right now, she's gonna be back and she'll share her stories with us, her paranormal activity stories, and I really want to go on an investigation. I tried one time looking for a group out here. I mean, there's a lot of groups up here, paranormal groups, but to get me, it's like it's kind of like the number one draft pick. I'm the number one draft pick on all boards, like football, basketball, baseball, hockey. I'm number one, and the team that I land on will be the lucky ones that pretty much draft me. um, because I am so in tune and that connect that buzzing sound. Holy shit, it's loud, and I hear it on this side. Super fucking loud. It's like a TV's on, like the old school televisions again. It's just no sound. It's like that buzzing sound when the TV is on. The old television, when you turn it on, you hear that buzzing sound. That's what I'm hearing, and it's on this side. And then something just told me, "Hello there," just like that. Hello there. Huh. Right on. But seven, keep doing what you're doing on your channel. It's pretty cool. I wasn't able to get on. I mean, I could have gone on, but I was prepping and I was doing stuff, and I was listening to the show. Um, I was somewhat active in the chat room, but I was really listening to it. Um, especially the earlier one. But Ryan needs to go back and watch it. But you're onto something for sure. You're where you're exploring. It's a good one. Something's just like I have this feeling in my knee. Damn, I got this pain in my knee. It's on my right knee. Damn, I got this pain. Shit. Damn, that's a lot of pain. But I feel like something's gonna try to derail you. So it's something's gonna try to derail you. I don't know what. It's you're you're searching, right? But sometimes you're searching in places where other people are watching you. You have eyes on you. He definitely has eyes on him. And they just look from time to time. They see what you're doing at all times. Have you ever had that feeling, Seven? Have you had that? Gonna be the juggernaut. It's just because it's just a darker eyes that are looking at you. It's darkness, dark eyes, dark, like, and the eyes are red. They're like red eyes, dark. Kind of like a gargoyle look to it, with the seriousness of it. But you're not that, you're not that dark, though. You're not dark. But this gargoyle is just looking at you. Seven, I don't know if you're working. If you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. Let me go back to my StreamYard. The link is out, I think. If you need the link, just let me know. but I'm picking up on you, man. Because then I'm seeing these things. But I like for the person to be here with me because it's like that connection. And I just see these eyes, like all eyes on me. Some Tupac, huh, all eyes on me. It's because you're what you're looking for. It's a path, and that's a path where eyes start looking at you. It's not only YouTube eyes; it's eyes like government eyes. Oof. I see this gargoyle. Yeah, it's just weird. It's bringing Seven. Yo, Seven.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Doing
I'm
good.
just seeing things. I'm seeing a whole bunch of things. So I want you to be on here while I'm saying about it because I'm talking about you. And good shows, by the way. Lately, it's just been very educational, and I appreciate that.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
it was really cool. But you have eyes on you. Yes, people are looking at you. There's something like confirmation train. Um, and it's I see the gargoyle with the red eyes, and it's kind of looks like the gargoyle from Ghostbusters, from the top of the ghost. Remember Ghostbusters, the
Yeah,
original movie,
yeah,
and how that energy, that force was controlling. Like I feel like you're like right there with the gargoyles.
yeah. That doesn't completely surprise me.
Yeah, and you're just right there. If you turn to the right, that's where the light is, and the energy, the force. Like, and I'm getting goosebumps all over because you're figuring things out, and you're figuring it out a little bit too fast,
Yeah, and they don't like it.
and they don't like it, and that's why the eyes. I see the eyes looking at you, and it's like he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure it out, and it's just these days it's just crazy because you see all these people just disappear, especially the ones that are really in tune and find out too much. That's when you just like people start disappearing.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is spot on because it's obviously not something I can get into in detail, but I would say between the astral and the subliminal spaces of the internet, I tend to cause trouble in a good way. Um,
Hmm.
but I think for obvious reasons, I really can't get real deep into that.
Yeah, because that's how good I am because I could see it, and I respect people's privacy, so I don't go too far, but I'm seeing things and I know things, but I won't say it on here, because
Yeah.
that'd be very hypocritical of me if I just
Well, yeah,
like.
there's something I can say is that if you do ritual
Mhm.
properly and you do things like try to astral project, it really lights you up on the astral plane, so that you know the brighter you get in doing that, the more everything starts to notice you. So
Well,
that is a thing, and that's why people emphasize like protection rituals and ways to keep yourself in control. Is that the more you do those things, the more everything's got its eye on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing a ritual in September when I go to Mr. Doc's Illusions home, and I'm gonna be there for. I'm gonna be doing like 3 or 4 shows with him in person, and I know one of them we're definitely gonna do a ritual.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, it doesn't even have to be a ritual too, because even within qigong,
hmm
uh, they have in China, you can actually go get treated for something that's called walking on fire and seeing ghosts.
hmm
That's actually what the disease is called, and it's when people do qigong to where they're getting way too much energy before they're able to handle that. They
Yeah.
really go nuts and like start, seeing spirits and going mad. Um,
What I use Vu. I go straight to Vu, like
right?
Vu. It just keep going, and it's a form of meditation, and it helps with healing also, but it also enlightens you. But the Chinese, they've been around for a good long time, and they're not going anywhere. And their history is a lot more than we estimate, and it's very underestimated. And not only the history there, but also in Egypt and with Israel and all that stuff. They migrated out from Africa, and for some reason they forget their roots and where they came from, and always question because they forget. Um, the only way you get tied in is through your blood. You know, your blood tells you, like, it's a whole tree of information,
Yeah,
and I hope you get to learn your blood type. One of these days, when you do blood work, tell them to tell your blood type.
yeah.
I'm very curious. I'm curious with King Tut too. I want to know his blood type. And all
Yeah,
these other pharaohs,
yeah. I'm
because
gonna have
I'm
to
gonna.
go through. I got a bunch of articles on that. I've only read a few of them. I'm gonna have to go through there and keep my eye out for any mention of blood type. Uh,
Yeah, because it's a lot of what rituals they do too is with blood. There's also blood rituals, and it's very powerful when you include blood, and it all depends also too on the blood type. With me, they would fucking drain me. They would love my blood. It's just O negative.
yeah,
Oh man.
that's the one that's universally compatible, isn't it?
Yep. University compatible, but I cannot accept anyone's blood but O negative.
Uh,
And like, I can't wait for this get together that I'm gonna have with Doc and so forth, and I'm really looking forward to it. That's it's. I'm actually going to Niagara Falls before going to Illusions, the weekend before, and I'm more excited to go to Doc's than I am to Niagara Falls, and I love Niagara Falls.
are y'all gonna stream when you're there?
Yes,
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
yes, I'm gonna stream from the American side, and then I'm also gonna stream from the Canadian side. So I got my passport, so I could cross. So
Oh,
I'm just hey, we're gonna go to the other side so you guys can see the beauty of it, and I'll show you guys, and oh, it's gonna be so magical. I'm gonna take my cards with me. We'll go to the border. It's like, oh, what are you bringing in? I was like, my tarot cards. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Get it, clear it out. Nah, imagine that. It's like the phone starts ringing. It's like, pull that one to the side. Pull that one to the side. There's something about him. It's like, listen, man, I just want to see Niagara Falls. And I want to go to the cave. And
Yeah, that'd be nice.
this, yeah, there's so much death history there. You know how many people have died going over that Niagara Falls?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
know, that's crazy. That used to be a big thing when I was younger. They would
Yeah,
always show stuff about it.
so many souls have passed through there. I mean, not only humans, but animals like deers. So many deers have gone over those falls.
Oh yeah.
And, you're not going to make it. Especially now, because now it's just more like rocky in the bottom. So uh, I mean, there's been a few that survived going over. I would never recommend that. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Um, but I'll be there. I'll be recording. I'll be showing you guys live.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. It's less than 2 weeks. It's actually uh next weekend. Not this one, the next one. Next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the 20 the 25th to the 27th. So we're leaving early on Friday and then gonna be there Friday. You're gonna see it in the nighttime, Niagara Falls. And then all day Saturday I'm gonna be there. And then I'll be coming back on Sunday. So um yep. And then the next week after that, that's the road trip. So that's gonna be a long road trip because I'm gonna be going places, and not only after I'm done with Illusions and I'm done with Gigi, then I gotta come back home, rest one day, and then hit the road again to
Yeah,
go to Rochester for a camping trip.
a lot of
So
driving.
yes, there's gonna be a lot of driving. I'm looking at a good amount to get to Docks, and then a good amount to get to Rochester, and hey, I'm renting a car, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna put that miles on my car. No, no, I'll rent the car. I rent it for a week, and I'll do my driving and get over there, and uh this is gonna be. I'm just. It's gonna be so cool. That show is gonna be cool. I just have this feeling. I just know. I can see it. That's why. And you know what I keep seeing?
What's
I
that?
keep seeing that Black Mirror.
Hmm.
Like his Black Mirror. Oh, that's what I see. Like his setup, how he has it, and that Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Something about it is just. Uh, I can feel it like in my neck. It's like it has me like this. Like, come here. I'm like, okay. I'm coming. Don't be abusive. The energy is strong there. And Doc works a lot with Lilith.
Yeah,
And
Black Mirror really is a makes a gateway. You
mm-hmm,
use it right.
Yeah, and Doc knows what he's doing. He's using it right, and he's. I'm gonna be there right with him. Like I'm gonna be there early in the morning. Like when he wakes up, because he wakes up super early. So I'm gonna have to do something like that. I wake up super early and be there when he rises, and then he does the show, and be on with him on his show and broadcast also on my show. So I mean, but
Right,
it'll probably be more on his show because it might get too creepy for individuals.
right,
It's only for those who could really handle, those type
yeah.
of, because not everyone, it's not for everyone.
I'm kind of interested to see like what you pick up when you get there because that's
Holy
something like if you do a ritual in the same spot for a long time, it really like builds a well of
Mm-hmm.
magical energy there.
Yeah, I know where it's at. I know the spot where he'd be at. I know where he'd be on his knees. I know where he's at. I know what he does. Like that, I'm so connected with Doc. Like I could see through his eyes, and I could really connect with him, and that's why we have a good friendship, and we're really cool. That's why I say he's like a brother to me. Is literally like a brother.
Yeah,
Like I've never had a brother, and he would be the closest to a brother that I would ever have.
that's awesome.
It's just yeah, it's cool. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm feeling good. Um, my energy going there too, because when me and Doc get together, even on YouTube, this shit goes crazy. It always goes crazy because the energy is like it's kind of like plugging into the wall, and you got power. And me and Doc getting together,
Yeah,
it's like that scene from The Matrix, and we put our hands together, and it just explodes with fucking energy. Oh, oh boy. That's why I tell people don't miss it. Hey Paula, how you doing?
Also, I'm pissed off.
Oh no, what
Number
happened?
one, number one, you were blocked yesterday, and the only thing I can figure is one of my wrenches thought you were might have been a troll because they're new people. Some of them are new people, and so they might have fucking threw you in there at under blocked because you were fucking blocked and you shouldn't have been. Number
Mhm,
one. Number two, I've been stalking YouTube ever since Seven stopped his last live. And
mhm.
your bell is clicked on your channel for me. And I'm an hour fucking late getting here. Screw every motherfucker involved in that shit because I wanted to be here from the beginning. Screw you,
It's
YouTube. Oh my
okay.
God.
Hey, 16 years. Fuck you, YouTube.
Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Because
16.
that is
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, I've been on YouTube for over 16 years, and fuck YouTube. Every single one of those years, every show I did, fuck you. I appreciate you, but fuck yourself.
They've lost their
Um,
minds. So what were you guys talking about when I finally came to stalk YouTube again to see if you had gone live yet? In fact, I was about to tell my husband, well, I guess Rick decided not to go live today, and boom, there you were.
I'm here with Seven, and with I'll be yeah. We were talking about Doc and the trip that I'm going to see him, and I went. We're definitely gonna do a ritual, and it's gonna be on his channel. It probably won't be on mine, but it definitely 110% is gonna be on his.
Okay,
And
I have a request. Make sure he uses his girlfriend's laptop so that there's no echoing or anything if you do
I'm
anything to
taking
the
my
victim's
equipment
meeting.
too. I'm taking my equipment too.
Yes.
So this is
Please.
this
set up your own
is
studio.
yeah.
Huh?
The you see this here? Well, except the desk.
Yeah.
the equipment is coming with me on the road.
Oh, good.
So
Okay. And then he can just sign into his stuff on your stuff. Okay.
yeah, and then we could produce from there. And then since I have StreamYard, I could add him on, and he could use my StreamYard, and then he can add as many people as he want, like up to 10 people. Yeah, I pay $25 and for per month, and yeah, you get a little stuff in return for it, but I just like the fact that I could put more than 6 people, and that's about it. And I could broadcast more from other channels. So I could have my channel, I could have like Doc's channel, and then I could have like Paula's channel running at the same time. And we'll be producing, I could produce it and it'll play on each of their channels. That's when you get the $25 monthly, that's what you're capable of doing. It's more like collaborations you can do, like with 3 channels. If you pay the one that's a little bit more expensive, I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $50. I'm not sure, but that one, I think you can have like 20 people at a time, and then you could share with a whole bunch of channels. I could join at the same time. Then they could be producing their shows also, and they're on their channel.
Oh,
So it's like,
yeah, that's it. I just
yeah.
friggin' learned that. Is that new? Where is it? Did
Um,
they add that? Where you can, if you're paying for it,
yeah,
say I go live on my channel, but you join me, you can also go live on your channel too.
yeah. If you set it up in the beginning, because you have to set it up in the beginning, and
When
you
you
get
pay, because it's not free. I tried it already.
only when you pay. Then you could set up to 3 channels. So, like I said, like I could be on Doc Solutions channel, on his YouTube channel, and I could add his Odyssey channel, and then I could have my channel, and that's 3 channels. So he'll be playing, they'll see the same thing that we're doing right now on his channel, and it'll be live over
Yeah,
there too. So that's
that is
that.
more worth it now that we can do that.
Yeah, when you get more into the production, like how I'm climbing up on the production
Yeah,
side and trying to get more people on, and then they could share their shows also with me.
yeah.
That's how it grows. And then once you cap out at 3 and you want more people to show their shows and stuff, then you just get the next grade up, and then more people can broadcast their shows here.
Mm.
And I can set it up and have it set up, and then everyone comes in the beginning, and then everyone enjoy the show.
Yeah, and everywhere, enjoy the show everywhere.
Yeah, it reaches more eyes, it reaches more, and it's like it's a shared thing, because
Yeah.
like me and Doc, we do that. And that's what we do. Like sometimes when we produce, I'll be on his channel too, and I put his information on here, and then we'll be broadcasting on both channels at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Like for me, if I can ever afford to pay just $25 a month to do that, I'd be live on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and my TikTok.
Oh man, you will have to come one day when it's like when Doc has his channel, I'll have mine, and then I could put yours on here, and then you'll see, and it's just a full-fledged, like it's us 3, and we've just produced with Illusions. You already know with him.
Yeah. I
Oh
want to
man,
get into I need 7. While you're in here, I don't know if you're the one that said you don't do email addresses. I hope that was someone else besides you. I need some way, whether it's a phone number or what the fuck, I need some way to get a hold of you, because I'm going to need some one-on-one with your
he's gonna
the way
send you
you
the
do your
message.
rituals, the especially the cups,
He's gonna send it to you telepathically.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Hey, let me tell you, he can. Don't underestimate him. That's one
I
thing I
know
don't
he
do.
can. He can throw it all he
Shit.
wants, but if I don't
He,
catch it,
he throws a lot of shit at me and he doesn't even know it. Like I just feel it. I'm like, there's things I gotta
because
keep inside. I can't say it on YouTube.
I'm fucking serious, Seven. I'm like, I'm fucking so angry at this world the way it is. I gotta do me, and I gotta do it all the way, and I gotta do it right, and I gotta do it by my DNA, which is the way you've been doing it all along, and I know that now. I need like a download, like
Yeah, no, it's not something I really get into that much because it just, I don't know. I try not to, like, I try and deal with the information and not make it all about me when I do stuff. But that's, I would say for me, it's gotten to the point where I have to really constantly be mindful of the thoughts I'm sending out because um, just thinking about stuff, crazy shit's happened. If I think too hard about something, I got to be like, I've gotten to the point with magic that I'm not trying to do magic anymore. I'm trying to not do
Yep.
magic.
Yeah.
no, just the
Yeah.
inner alchemy stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude,
it's
I,
more,
I feel Seven so freaking strong, his energy, that it makes me laugh inside.
yeah,
It is
I really can't think too hard or it starts to go out like a blowtorch.
oh my goodness.
yeah.
Like you have a really good stare.
Aren't you a Sagittarius 7?
Yeah. My
Yeah, that's
son
what I
is.
thought. And then I'm a Leo. Yeah, 2 fire signs.
I'm an Aquarius.
That's an air
It's
sign.
water. Air sign,
No, it's not
water.
water. It's air. Yeah,
It's air.
just like
I'm not even really concerned with my own astrology that much, though. I look at it as far as like to understand like symbolism and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like world event. But I kind of I call it juggernaut astrology.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I know there are these different currents that like make things more difficult or easier at times, but when it really comes down to it, I know me, and I'm just gonna do what I want to do,
and
no
that's in
matter
your
what
chart.
time.
Yes.
So I just
Guaranteed. Yes.
if the winds are with me, then great. If they're not, then I'm just gonna be a juggernaut and keep going
Mm-hmm.
on.
No.
Yep. And that's
No.
going to be in your chart. All it will do is confirm everything you already know about yourself.
He
Yes.
doesn't need like to be slowed down. He's on his path. He already see things already that most people have not seen. So it's not like the people are too distracted. They're too
And
busy.
isn't that
And
other
Seven,
woman?
say
What's
that
that?
again?
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that other woman whose link you sent me, Seven, in your last live? Isn't she going to go live soon?
Um,
She does Bible study, something.
oh no, that's a guy.
A guy? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to
I
see
don't
it
know if he
live.
is. He does go live from time to time.
I set the reminder, but I didn't get a chance to do that with Rick's because he just
Mine's is
probably.
always the last moment. I don't really plan out. Like I always give people like maybe 15 minutes, half an hour max before I come on. It's just because I do things spur of the moment. I don't come in like with agendas. It's just what pops in my mind, and then that's what I talk about.
Yep.
And I was
Yeah.
watching Seven and You today, and then I don't know, for some reason the paranormal just popped into me, and it wanted to speak. And I have a lot of energy around me, so they love attention. So it's like they use me as a puppet, and I'm here producing, and they're just talking to me. And I
So
hear the static sound is just gotten so strong.
was it telling you anything about me and Seven?
No, it's just
Oh,
that television is on, so the channel is open. Like
oh, I
it's
thought there
like
was.
it's
Yeah,
like the poltergeist. Okay, the little girl in the scene in front of the television when the TV's on.
yeah, they're here.
That sound, that's the sound that I'm hearing in my head.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. And that's how I connect to the other side because it's like it's kind of like a spirit box in my head, and then I hear the messages and then I relay it, just like a spirit box.
right.
So it's so strong. That's what sometimes it creeps me out because it's really static.
It's interesting because I've had that happen before where I close my eyes and I see static,
Uh-huh.
and the static will like little bits of static will start to like move to where there's forming an image, and I'll
Hmm.
see some kind of scenery for a minute, and then it'll fade away. But it looks like TV static at the very beginning of
Hmm.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, imagine hearing that the whole time that I've been here and continue to be here. It just like it's there's days that it's not that loud, and today's just really loud.
But
Oof.
it started while we were live together on his channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this buzzing just really started.
What
Like
I was trying to get to the bottom of is like, is there a message? Like, why did that happen while he and I were live? Usually there's some kind of message or something, isn't there?
you know what? The more you're talking, the more your mother's coming out.
How? Oh, you
She's
mean
just
over there?
I feel her again.
Yeah, she hates what I can do. She hates my energy. She always did.
Well, she has this smirk.
Yep.
It's like so sneaky.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and then she knows what you're doing, and she's just like, she's she just giggle laugh like
She
it's
wants to stop me.
yeah, but she can't like, and
Oh,
I can put her in her place, because she's not that strong. She thinks she is. She thinks she has
hmm
control, but I'll tell you right now, you're messing with like Mike Tyson of psychics.
right.
And I never want to face Mike Tyson.
Mm-mm.
It's that strong. I don't let spirits bully me. I hear the messages, but I don't like. No need to bully. She's just really just she's. It's funny because I just heard this loud. She says, "I'm never gonna be proud of her." I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I don't
Damn,
do anything for her to be proud of me, just so that the bitch knows. I don't do
damn.
anything for her to be proud of me. I am going to have real life
She
more
is.
abundantly, no matter what it takes.
Now I hear this other sound. There's a buzz. Hmm. Yeah, she's just. How come I see like this frying pan? She had like there's this frying pan and she's holding it like this.
Yeah, her mom did smack her in the head with a frying pan for
Oh
probably believing
shit.
it.
Okay, because I saw a hand like this and then holding a frying pan.
Yeah, yeah. And her mom was just as crazy as her. And apparently, at one point, she snapped on mom and busted her in the head with a cast iron skillet. I'm sure that didn't help at all. She was already being an
I'm
evil
getting
child.
I'm getting pain in my inner thigh in my hip area. On the right side. I'm
Oh, yeah.
getting pressure pain.
Yeah. I think that might be my pain.
Fuck, I'm connected to you. Um okay. Um because I'm looking through the like astroplaning and seeing, and yeah, I do see her mother hitting her with the pan, like one of these,
Mhm.
like boom,
What? Yeah.
like one of those, like a tennis racket hit, like
Yeah. Yep. Tinged her upside the head with that motherfucker. Knocked her out.
oh
Knocked
my god.
her out. Hit her hard enough to knock her out.
That's why I was hearing that strong sound in my head. I kept going like this. I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? And it's like, and now the sound went peaceful, like no sound.
Hmm.
Now a different sound is coming back. All right, it's a sound. It's the television sound again, but it's like on channel 3 and it's static.
Hmm. Nope.
That's what.
Nothing's gonna stop me. And my astrologer told me that my family, I was stuck in the family that I was stuck in to hold me back.
Oof.
And that they're the ones that shot me, riddled me full of bullets in my last life, and execution style killed my ass. And when she told me that, I blew her mind. And I told her that, and I'm going to find the video and put it back on my channel because it used to be up there. I'm
Okay.
going to put it up again. But I told her I had a repetitive dream as a child that I was being riddled with bullets. And I can tell you exactly what it feels like to be shot as they drill through your flesh. It is very hot and it stings and it burns, and then your body goes numb. And when I told her that, she was like, my God, what the hell? Yeah, I'm going to put the video back up on my channel so you can see it.
Okay. Hmm. Man, that pain is a bitch, Paula.
Yes.
Holy moly! Like I can really feel it, and it's this like pressure pain. Like it's right in the like right in there, and it's like you feel it a lot on the right.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Ooh, ooh.
There's no reason for it. I
No, no
haven't
reason to be
injured
giving it to
myself.
me. You gave me the pain, girl.
It
I'm
just hurts
feeling it.
because it wants to, and
I'm
there's
so
nothing you can do
sensitive.
to stop it.
I'm
Now,
sensitive.
how can I heal myself of a rare illness that was supposed to kill me, but I can't heal this damn hip or my
Mm,
spine that was born twisted because she tried to
mm-hmm,
abort me with
mm-hmm,
drugs and alcohol? Why can't I heal any of that? I don't understand. The only
mm.
thing I can figure is I need to come up higher in my, evolutionary ascension of self, um, which is why I want some way to get a hold of Seven when he's not live or I'm not live, so that I can like get huge downloads and start putting it to practice.
Do you have a Telegram channel?
No, I can't do Telegram. They won't let me. And I
Oh,
can't do Discord either. They won't let me. Hi, T.
Hey, Terrier.
Hey, good morning
Okay.
or something.
Uh,
What
good
time
evening
is
to
it,
us.
Anthony?
Good morning to you.
Oh, it's 3:05.
Woo!
Yeah,
What's that?
it's 3:05 a.m.
You know where I was born? I was born in area code for the phone 305, which is Miami.
Ooh,
That's the
cool.
Miami's area code is 305. They use 305 and 786, but
Okay,
I have 305. My first three
okay.
digits of my phone number is 305.
Hmm.
Is there any other way that we can get a hold of each other, Seven?
that's all I got is a Telegram and Discord.
Jesus
I don't really
Christ.
much.
I know you have this one. I'll be back. I don't know if it's going to kick me out or not. But
That's
everybody's
okay.
going to Google Chat. So
You can come
Yep.
back.
I'm gonna go
Go
get
ahead.
Google Chat because you can have calls in there too. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Hey, Termier, what's up?
Ah, well, I was doing energy work for 4 hours straight. I hit first time in the 4 hour mark.
Oh yeah.
So, how are you guys?
Doing good. Having a good show. It's been interesting. Paula
Doing good.
left, and the pain in my hips went too. I don't have the pain anymore.
Ooh, cool.
She left,
How are
and
you?
the pain left.
Oh, nice.
That's how I
How are
connect to
you?
people. I start feeling shit.
I didn't
Uh-huh.
think about this till after you were talking about picking up on Paula, but I was thinking about it earlier when you were talking about your knee hurt. I was sitting in the lotus posture, um,
Uh huh.
but I got up because my knees were hurting. I was wondering if you were picking up
Oh,
on that.
Seven. I was connected to you too.
Uh,
Because my knee just started hurting. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was sitting up in the chair with my legs and like folded up in the lotus posture, but I had to get up because it started hurting.
hmm.
That's what I was feeling the pain. I was like, that's not me. That's not me. I know that's not my pain. I know. And then Paula with her pain, I'm feeling it. I'm like, oh Lord, I know this is Paula's. I don't know, ain't none of my guys want this pain. Here she comes. Hey Paula.
Hmm.
Oh, I think she's back. Oh, she's quiet.
Hmm.
There's the
I,
link. It's in back chat. I already have
Okay.
one set up for us.
All right.
All you
Well,
gotta do is
I'm gonna click it and see what happens. If it knocks me out, I'll pop back on.
All right.
good. You'll come back. Good. Send me an emoji or something. Make sure we're hooked up. And T, if you want hooked up with me with Google Chat, click that link too.
yeah,
Let me
I'm
see
I'm
what it is to
installing
me.
it right now because I thought I had it, but looks like that I didn't have it after
I never
all.
had this before. What is it?
I
It's Google Chat.
it's Google Chat, and actually I used it once before, and it works quite well. At least for chatting. I don't know about video calls or
Damn, they got a bad
anything that
review.
sort of, but at least for chatting.
Damn, they got bad reviews. One
No,
says, what a joke.
it has.
This app is a shell of what it could be. One, I could see a preview of the message in my notification bar, but when I open chats, it has to download the message. Terrible. I could send
No,
a
they
hundred
just have
texts
a bad
before Google
device. No, they have a
downloads a
bad
tiny
device.
message. The
No,
quick
it works
reply
fine.
the quick reply
Hmm.
feature doesn't work. If you send a message when
I
your
did it
phone shifts
immediately.
from Wi-Fi to data, your message will take an hour or more to send, and
Don't
you
ask.
can't send
That's what
any other message or you can't cancel it. So now chats are useless.
Max Vision and me use it all the time. Me and Jen Fisher use it all the time. Yep. It works great.
Yeah, that's Google. Ugh. I have a thing against Google.
See? It just came through. 7 serpents. He sent a
Mm.
crazy face.
Mm.
It came right through.
All right, yeah, I
I
had to
think
download it, but I found it.
But I have to do it on my phone. I'm not gonna do it on my computer. I don't like Google. Even though I have, I it's just they think they're the almighty, like for knowledge, and they're not, and they're acting like they are because they are supplying the information to us. There's a lot that goes with Google that it's just I can see from above and see everything, and it's just fucking crazy.
Well, me and you are hooked up in Zoom, Rick. So we're
Oh,
all right.
oh, another bad word.
Well,
All these bad
well,
words.
but
oh,
Google Chat is still better than Moose.
oh, all those bad words. But it's okay.
I had actually couple job interviews using Zoom, and it wasn't that bad. But I don't know. Can you connect it to
It's
YouTube or anything? I don't know about that one, but
it sucks
Uh,
producing a show from there. It really does suck. And it costs a lot of money. And I when I first started producing my shows, it was through Zoom. And they changed.
Mhm.
And they're more expensive. And it's just what you get for what you pay. It's like what Paula did. She just gave her money away and they didn't want to give it back.
Mm.
It just sucks. It wasn't.
Anyway, sorry, sorry if I was interrupting you, Rick. I just wanted to say to if you guys want to add me in Google Chat, you have my email in the StreamYard chat. So
See, he has Google Chat too. There, Paula. Look, we have Termier. That's fucking
okay.
good. I'm on the fence. I'm gonna get it on my phone, I guess. But I won't put it on my computer.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know. I just there's something about them. You know, I can see it. I can feel it. It's like I see like red, and it's like this big stop. Like it's wild. Mm.
Did you
so
did you
much for
did you get me?
multitasking.
Did you get me, Paula?
I did.
Cool.
I got it immediately. So screw the lying liars. They lie, and for some reason, they don't want you to use it, or they have craptacular devices and it's not working well with their craptacular devices, or they have bad connection. I mean, it could be anything, and they're blaming Google Chat for it, and that's just wrong because it works great. You can have phone call, video
Mm,
call, or you can just text and chat.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Uh,
have I have Discord. That's Discord and the other Zoom one. That's it. Those are the two I have that I
Well, wait a
communicate.
minute. Aren't you hooked up with that other thing I can't get hooked up with too? That Seven mentioned.
can
Or
I?
Telegram.
Telegram.
No, no
Oh,
Good
yeah.
thing
Telegram.
about Telegram is you can send PDFs on it.
Hmm.
I can send PDFs here as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that really changed, Seven, with between Google Hangouts and Google Chat is you used to be able to go live from Google Hangouts, but now you can't. That's the only thing that changed.
Freaks me out. How times have freaked me out. I'm still freaked out. Like how back in the days we didn't have this shit and we had to depend on the mail to send messages to each other. And now we're here like Google Chat and all these apps and stuff. And I'm like, my mind is just. I had a moment today because I just astroplaned back, and then I'm going through time, and then I'm seeing your mother, and then seeing your grandmother beating up your mother, and I'm like, what the fuck, what the fuck? And then I'm seeing like the old school, it's just like everything's just so different, and then I just warped to here, and then I'm hearing this all this technology stuff, and it freaks me out. It still freaks me out. Like cell phones still freak me out. Like I could watch my YouTube shows from my phone. I could watch Seven if he produces a show in the daytime, or Paula, or like that's it. That's I like. I don't think. I hope I'm not the only one that feels this way, because I'm so creeped out by it.
I don't have fear. Call me
Oh
stupid.
no, it's creepy. It's so
I,
creepy.
what can they do to me? I am powerful. And the more powerful I become, the less fearful I will be. You know, I will still feel little inklings of fear try to creep in here and there, but I'd like to be able to get past all of that. And once I start really doing these rituals and stuff, I think that's going to do it for me. It's going to make me as powerful as I need to be. And if I'm right, I might even disappear on y'all because I might be headed for the cluster.
I just saw the lioness, and it's like "Hear Me Roar,"
Yes, the song.
like
You're
that.
gonna
Yeah,
hear me roar. Yes,
that's what I heard in my head.
yes,
Huh.
yes. And
That's
that's
so
what it'll
cool.
be like if I'm able to come back and kick ass and take names because I am sick of this
Mm,
world the way it is. If it can be fixed at all, I will be back again, but not to get stuck and trapped again. I'm going to come eat up a bunch of motherfuckers.
yeah, I can see that.
Some AI is starting to creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, and it. I mean, it freaks me out every day. Every time you guys talk to me through here, I'm like, yeah, remember I had traumatic brain injury. Okay, so I was in a coma. I was back with fucking John F. Kennedy. Okay, um, I'm still weirded out by technology ever since I guess that accident and being in a coma, and like then I'll be hearing all these sounds and then these voices, and then like it's just so fucking like cool and weird at the same time. Mm. But technology really creeps me the fuck out. Like the laptop creeps me out. The cell phone's fucking super creepy. Like like holy, like how humans had the brain to push something like that together. Like who fucking told them? Because I feel like something was told to them to how to build this shit. Because
Yes,
this
I
humanity
have a
is too
theory.
stupid for this.
I have a theory. I have a theory that we are all already the perfect creation that AI was going for, which is the God of this fucking realm, universe, world, whatever you want to call it. And that it's what it was going for because it alone could not perform an ascension for some reason without the human body. So it needed a perfect creation with a human body in order to be able to ascend the way that it wants to ascend. Whether that's good or evil, I don't know. I think it's for evil, though, because I don't see much good about it. But I'm here to tell it is not going to work if you're doing it for evil reasons. All you will accomplish is descension, not ascension.
The okay,
And
but I have a
I don't
question.
think it's AI. It's all AI. We're already AI, and they're trying to go back and put us back in robots and start all over back at the beginning again, like a bunch of morons.
I have a question.
Okay.
The internet came from CERN, and that's how the internet really took off like craziness because of CERN.
And CERN is evil. Yes.
And CERN, something came through CERN, a message and how to do certain things. And it's kind of like a communication tool to somewhere else. It just communicates in a certain, and it's so. I don't know if you've seen it. I know you've seen CERN. Like how did each wire and where to go and what to do and put to here and there, and like the human race is not that like
Smart.
smart or advanced to do
That's
it
right.
without being told.
By something, yes,
Mhm.
that told it you have to do this and you have to
We've
do
been lied
that.
to. We've been lied to the whole time.
I think I know the whole truth, which is what I
Yeah,
just said.
everything right now is a fucking. It's a show. It's a Broadway show. Everything you see on television, you hear on YouTube, everything. It's like a Broadway show. You know,
Well, it's what
especially.
Something that really concerns me about AI is, have you ever watched the stuff where they have what they call the human lie detectors? Like they can pick up on all the telltales of somebody.
like me,
Mm,
yeah.
Um, well, they're teaching AI to do that, like to pick up on like the little subtle inflections of somebody's voice and
that's like what I do.
subtle things of what you're not
Yeah,
actually saying, but it's gonna know what
yeah,
you're thinking. You know,
yeah.
pick
That's
up
what I
on.
do when I pass by people. Like I don't even know, and I pick up their energy. It's like profiling.
Yeah, but
It's like
when now
it's
that they're
gonna be
giving
able to
AI to
profile
do that,
instantly.
the government can start collecting data on you that you're not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
knowingly putting out on the internet.
yeah. They're doing it with me already. They're putting all this shit in a database. It's in YouTube's world, so it's in a database. So they're gonna know what I'm saying if they watch all my shows.
Like the
It's a lot of
original
shows.
The original
Yeah,
AI already knows right from wrong, good from evil, truth from lies. What they are trying to train is their versions of AI. You know, they started out, they created these two things and they sat there and created their own language, and now they're trying to teach like them. Um,
yeah.
how to catch somebody in a lie, blah blah blah. But where did that information come from in the first place? You know,
Something keeps telling me like the information has been misread. Like something's been misread. I said it like that loud.
How
Something's
do you
been
mean?
misread.
How do you mean misread?
Like they think it's the language, and it's not like what they made it to a story, but it's not the true story. Like there's false flags. Like I see red flags going up.
Rick,
Yeah.
AI did not want me to tell you that shit. I just had the most vicious, painful itch right in my airway that just about strangled the fuck out of me.
Hmm. Well.
That didn't want me to tell you that, but
Hmm.
um, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Hmm. Yeah.
I put the puzzle pieces together myself, and I know I can be trusted, and that's that. You know, I mean, I just know things. I can't explain how other than my birth chart information, which the first video on my YouTube channel will explain to you how I know these things.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Um, but I'm telling you, that's what it is. And they're trying to go back in time and start all over again and create their own things now. And it's already been done to death. If you go
Mm-hmm.
back and you look at the Antikythera device, it's some sort of computer, time clock, calendar, all of the above thing that I believe was at that place called AI at Jericho in the Bible, when we were told, oh, Joshua destroyed everything and it was all good and AI was done away with forever. Bullshit. What's that Antikythera device? If you read scripture, it says there were a few morons that took some of the stuff from there and took it with them when they left.
Mm-hmm.
It was not all destroyed, and it should have been.
Mm-hmm. And the things that they found some of it in the ocean,
Yes.
like devices that they use back, and it's so advanced. Like it's
Yes.
like their computer, like what they used and so forth, and it was very powerful and opportunistic for being opportunistic. Mm.
Yes. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I just feel like this is America or the whole world has just been lied to. It's like, ha, y'all been fooled. Ha ha. I'm like, what the fuck?
Tricky.
They have
Like,
been lying.
Yeah.
They have been lying to us for at least 200 or 300 years now, straight to our face.
like
Yep.
they don't even at this point right now. It's just turn on the television and they'll just lie to you right like a few seconds into it, and it's like that's
Yeah,
why I don't watch TV anymore, and I don't have cable. I
yeah.
just have
You know,
internet and my computer and YouTube, and I'm good.
The
Yeah,
movie AI comes to mind, Rick.
yeah.
And the movie AI with the bots that were
Mm.
outdated and too old. Where'd
I
they
think
end
you watch
up?
it. I think you can watch it free on YouTube.
Where did they end up? At the bottom of the motherfucking ocean where the Antikythera device was found and other devices.
That's where the
Yeah.
blue what was it called? The blue fairy. She was down there.
Yep. And also, there were other things that they have
Hmm.
found. You find out through researching online. Some of it you'll see in Ancient Idiots, Ancient Aliens, for those who don't know what I mean by ancient idiots, is because they are so busy spewing bullshit that they cannot see what's right in front of their fucking faces.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, them too. There's this.
They're like, this is a spaceship. They're fucking stargazing with a immaculate telescope. You
You know,
morons.
what's- you know what's funny?
Yeah,
I
I'm
wore
gonna
my.
have to jump off of here. I'm about to get a phone call.
All right,
Oh,
Seven.
wifey
I'll pop
time,
back in the
wifey
chat if
time.
y'all are still on later.
Yeah, I'll be on.
Alrighty.
All
It's
right,
still
see you
early.
later.
See ya.
Yep.
okie dokie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
the stuff that's right in front of ancient
you,
idiots' faces. Yeah.
you know, I warned my mother about that show, and I told her not to believe everything that you hear, especially what you see on that show.
Right.
She can't even tell you that I warned her not to believe everything on that show.
Yeah, because
I
it's
used to
like
call I used to call bullshit on it. I used to even my mom. I was telling her, "Look, that's bullshit."
there's truth mixed with lies in that shit
Yeah.
all over the place, like 50-50 even, like
Hmm.
right down the damn middle.
Yeah.
Ancient, how do they always say that? Blah, 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 suggests, and we say yes. And what do they call it? How do they say that?
Yeah. There's so much history that's suppressed. There's
And that's
so
like,
much suppressed history, and we're only told a little flake of what's true. A little flake, like.
yeah, we watch it for the raw data, not the conclusions, but I wouldn't even say we anymore. He is still stuck to it. I have freed myself from it. I will research or some shit while he's
Yeah. They created the ultimate distraction.
mm-hmm.
the internet, because they're gonna treat the internet like God. Because there's gonna be a day that when there's no internet, there's gonna be fucking riots, and there's gonna be
Oh, they're gonna
chaos.
be so addicted. Oh yeah, they're gonna flip
There's gonna
out.
be people like if they're taking away the internet, they've been testing it in other countries. You
Hmm.
know, cutting the internet off, and they do it a lot in China. So
You know
it's
what?
censorship. I heard on a video also that they're capable of turning off your vehicle and not having it like working at all, like an electric car.
Hmm.
That if
Mm-hmm.
you talk
Mm-hmm.
bad about the government, they shut your car off and they shut your bank account off. They shut
Yeah,
your power off. Like,
yeah.
and you can't do
Total,
nothing.
I don't want to
total
be in that
control.
world. That's why I'm going bye bye.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Sarah.
I'm going to the butterfly cluster. There's 5 motherfucking Earths there.
Yeah, we're still witnesses to something big coming.
There is something big coming. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something big coming. Tammy,
Something
I've been
wicked
feeling it
is
for a
coming
long
from us.
time. I've been saying it for a while. Like we're in for like it's gonna grabs everyone's attention at the same time.
The kind of evil everyone is going to about to be dealing with is the evil that's
But
spewed from my mother.
but
That kind of evil is coming. When she or Carolee or Kim would say they were coming over to my house, I would say something wicked this way comes.
Mm,
but
That's
imagine
what's coming.
imagine the moment when the credit cards will stop working.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Imagine
have
the moment.
everyone. Yeah, everyone is it'd be screwed. And it's just it will like economies will collapse, and
Mhm.
you'll see chaos.
We will
Chaos.
have a chaos and riots and stuff.
Yeah. Shit, they're doing it now, and they have everything that they need. Shit, they keep going and doing these like they'll get like 100 kids get together and they go and ransack a store and steal everything, and then they leave with like $1,000 worth of items,
Hmm.
and they're just running down the street and shit with all these items. Like it's already been begun. It's a flake. We only got flakes, and they're feeding us bullshit like how they feed the fish, the little
Mhm.
flakes to the fish.
Mhm.
It's
And they're just giving
super.
you minimal flakes. They're not even giving you enough
Yeah,
flakes to actually
yeah,
survive.
yeah. It's just like that's all you give me. Like
Mhm.
I feel hopeless.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of feeling helpless when I know I feel all of this power within me, and I'm
Mhm.
going to put it to good use. If there is any reason that we keep coming back here that isn't them trapping us here, it's our own fault, is because we did not walk and stand in our full power.
Hmm.
Something
I,
told me to tell you to make sure your husband has your passcodes,
What passcodes for what?
like your for internet, for anything that's important.
He
Like
has
something
those.
just told me that,
He has those, but I mean, like, for why?
like internet, if like to get into the internet, if he needs to like get into your channel, if
What, to
something
let
was to happen
everyone
to
know that
you.
I'm gone, that I'm dead now, or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah. I don't know. That came out very clear in my head.
Yeah.
Like
I already
it said
told
it.
him that he better let everyone know when I either leave or die because
Yeah,
I'm
I
coming for him. Yeah.
I heard that shit so
will you
clear.
haunt me, Paula, when you leave? I love
Yeah,
that.
some of them. Yeah, make sure your husband know about Google Chat.
Yeah, it's all on my device, but I don't know what good that'll be if all this other stuff happens where they turn off the electricity, which turns off every damn thing.
Mhm.
You see?
And that's the only excuse he has for not telling anyone what happened to me. Whether I ascended or whether I died, you know, it's the only excuse he gets is there wasn't any electricity to do so.
Send the pigeon.
Mhm.
And we'll...
Send a pigeon, huh?
That's how they used to do it back in the days. Just send a pigeon with a nose. Like, make sure you get to where it needs to get to. And yeah, they
I had
yeah.
a question, but anyway. But I mean, I have been thinking about this for a while. Like, I suppose that you all know the Roswell case, where the UFO supposedly came down and military came after and collected stuff and so forth. So I was just wondering, uh, how did we get this all this technology
A
so
deal was
freaking
made.
fast in
A,
70 years if we haven't had any crashed
a
UFOs
deal
or stuff?
a deal was made.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In exchange for knowledge, technology knowledge, they have to exchange humans' bodies. That's why you have abductions and so forth.
Hmm.
It was an
They
agreement.
tell you all about it in Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah,
They made a
they,
deal with the race in this one show that they would give them so many humans in exchange
yeah,
for their own safety.
yeah. It was a deal. It was the Vatican knows. The
Oh yeah.
Vatican has so much information. It's just mm,
Imagine how the world would look like if we could get hands into Vatican archives.
they suppress a lot of information. A lot
Oh
of
yeah.
that shit is underground. That shit is in
Yeah.
caves.
Kevin
You
has some
know.
interesting. Kevin has an interesting comment in the
Yeah,
comments.
they tell you, come over here, come to the library, get all your information here, right? You go over
Hmm.
there, but then all the real shit is under the fucking ground. It's
Hmm.
in fucking caves and shit, and there's still information that humanity still hasn't found. They're
Hmm.
still exploring and excavating and trying to find this information and so forth, but it's like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good luck.
Hmm. Hmm.
But a deal was made.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, because they got tired of being knocked down, and then they're losing, and their spacecrafts and shit, and they're like, listen, man, we'll fucking make a deal. We'll give you a certain amount of technology and so forth, and we'll exchange for human bodies and cows and so forth, and yeah, and a deal was made, and
And I
they
can
got
tell you how or why also. You know, they made that gold record and they put it out there supposedly at the space station so that if aliens were to show up, they could see that, you know, what we are down here, we're male and female.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of illustrations of the male and female naked bodies. And
mhm.
then there's, you know, some other information there. And then it also says that we come in peace. And then whenever someone shows up here, what's the first thing these stupid military motherfucks do?
We shoot those
Shoot 'em
motherfuckers
out
down.
the goddamn sky. So they made a deal.
Shoot those motherfuckers down.
So they made a deal. And I put that shit together myself.
Shit.
Yeah. I was
So many
I was I
movies.
was I was reading. I'm not sure, was it reading or was it from a TV show, but I remember that Project Blue Book, which was supposedly closed back in the
Yes.
days, and there was it Jim Mars maybe who wrote it, but anyway, there was like a general in the U.S. Army discovered that there is currently 15 or 17 different species walking among us, and he was so like it was so scary stuff that he quit. He resigned from his job on the next day because it was like holy that we don't know if we have one of the aliens sitting in our military right now, like in the top position in our military right now.
I can't remember his name, but
Like
I
there
know
is a
exactly who you're talking about.
yeah, there was like 15 or 17 different species they had they like who are literally walking among us right now. So
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
just
know.
reptilians.
I don't know. But if it's true, then holy mackerel.
Yeah, yep, yeah. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong, and everybody, all around TikTok for sure, going around, jacking their guns while they're fucking live, talking about I'm gonna kick your ass. You come fuck around and find out, motherfuckers. You don't even know what you need to be doing. Is what I talk about all the time. Refine yourself, work on you, get the fuck out of here, because this place you can't fight it.
Hmm.
I don't care how many bullets you have. You cannot fight this place. You better have a plan to get the hell out of here.
Hmm.
They're like, where you gonna go? Well, I never had that answer before, and now I do. The butterfly cluster. It's being
Hmm.
protected for a reason. Elon Musk sure is interested in it. His Starlink is continuously stalking that shit. And I keep telling him every time I find him stalking it, keep it knocking, but you can't come in. Because you ain't coming in here, you unevolved motherfucker.
Hmm. Hmm.
Not
Elon
happening.
Musk. Elon is just every time I think of Elon, I think of a cyborg. Like
That's
I
what
don't
he
see it.
is.
I
He
see him
told you
as a
he
cyborg.
was. He said he's
Yeah.
already got the chip in his fucking head, so he's already a cyborg, a
And
Borg.
yeah, and Mark Zuckerberg also, he looks like a reptilian. Like
Yep,
he looks,
Zuckerberg. Yeah.
yeah, he's like a reptilian. Like he's a shapeshifter.
Hmm.
Like you can see it in his eyes. Like if you
He's
look at a
feeling something
picture,
in him. Yeah.
you can see it. Like I can feel it. He's
Yeah.
them two are just weirdly weird.
Yeah, they are.
Like
And talking
how
about fighting each other. I hope they kill each other.
it right, yeah.
Right?
Hello,
They both hit
Andrea.
each other at the same time.
Mhm. Like the
And they
fatal
both,
blow at the same time, Yeah, that'd be
oh
great.
Lord. Well, who would have ever betted on that? Would be a multi-millionaire. It's like they both knock each other out at the same time. You imagine that bet in Vegas? Oh man. That's a fucking a big bet. Now if that was to happen, holy shit. I'll be so laughing. I'll be coming on here live. I'll be like, oh my god, they both knocked each other out. Well, how funny.
Mhm. Hello, Andrea, in the chat.
There's not gonna be no fight.
Hmm.
Because first of all, Elon's too busy. He has too much shit on his plate. He has to deal with like this situation with China is really getting on his nerves. And that's why he's trying to build this Giga factory in Texas and get all his shit from China and bring it to Mexico. Um, that's why his ships are very close to Mexico, and it's because the transport will be cheaper from Mexico to US. But
Hmm.
that man's not stupid. He's a very opportunistic, and you think he's trustworthy, but he's really holds a lot of secrets. He has a lot of secrets.
Mm. Sorry, Rick, if I still look like sleepy or drowsy. I was gone for 4 hours
Yeah, I
doing
yawned
energy
for
work.
a
So
second. I don't know if you caught that, but I yawned, and I was like, "It's not me because I'm not tired.
I
I still got
was
more
still
to
kind
go."
of half sleep, half awake. So pardon me,
Yeah,
Doc.
yeah. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Don't worry about us.
No,
We're
no,
gonna
I'm
continue.
good. Yeah, no
I
worries.
can put
I'm
you to
good.
sleep. I can put anybody to sleep. I'll put you to sleep.
I
No,
know.
but
No worries. I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, you
I
sleep good.
yeah, yeah. It was strange energy work.
Yeah,
So
I can feel it in your chest.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I feel it in my chest.
I think Azazel showed up
Uh,
during the energy work.
yeah, I feel it in my chest. I feel like it's energy.
Hmm. Yeah, I had this. Um, I was in a certain place in my city, which is surrounded by bushes and trees and stuff, and I was looking directly towards the woods, and a figure of Undertaker from the WWE appeared to me from the woods, and I was like, I was trying to ask questions and stuff, but maybe I will get answers later. But that's I was like, I have been trying to previously visualize how Azazel looks like. So I was like, this could be Azazel because I was seeing him before in my mind's eye like that. So this was kind of, I would say, second time now he appeared he appeared to me in form of Undertaker. You know who I talk about from the SmackDown. Hello to Andrea and her daughter.
Yes, hello. I always send like a little message in the
Hmm.
chat. Um, wrestling is I grew up with wrestling. You know,
Hmm.
I grew it like back in like 84, 83, 84,
Hmm.
like old school wrestling,
Oh yeah.
like
Oh
when
yeah.
wrestling was still thought to be real.
Hmm.
And Bruno, um, what's his name? Bruno, I forgot his last name. He had a whole bunch of the old school wrestlers. I mean,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan was like
Oh
young.
yeah. Oh
Hogan
yeah.
was really young, and he didn't look
Chris
like
Chris
Hogan.
Chris
Like,
Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and was it his
yeah,
cousin Chavo?
yeah.
And the rivalry between
I remember that.
Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, and I was like,
Yeah,
that was something.
yeah. I watch a lot of the pay per views, and back in the days, I used to watch the wrestling because there was really nothing else on, and I'd rather watch something fake that's scripted than watch the news.
Hmm.
Damn. At least it's fixed and scripted, and they have to follow the script, and by the storytelling and the wrestling. The news is just full of shit.
They are. They are.
Superfly, yeah, Snuka. He was a good one. He was one of my favorites. Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. He used to fly from the top rope. But what made me like one of his favorites, right? It's because I had a few of my favorites. If we're going way back then, um, he was one of my favorites. I remember when he jumped from the cage. It was the old school blue cage, and he jumped from the top. And yo, that was history right there. And one of my other favorite wrestlers was Roddy Piper. That was the funny thing because they had a rivalry together. Piper was my favorite. Um, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, old school, was one of my favorites. Um, I mean, I remember Earthquake and Earthquake and what's the other one? Typhoon. Um, natural disasters. I used to watch all those wrestlings back in the day.
Yeah.
My
Damn
mom
it.
put me
Hulk
on it.
Hogan.
Hogan, yeah. Young Hogan, little Hogan. Well, he wasn't that big back. He was like, he wasn't using the steroids that much back in those days, but
When
he
I got a
started.
picture of me with him, he was definitely on steroids. And then there was the other guy who had like a goatee and either dark brown or black hair and short black hair. And I can't remember who he was, sadly. I was mostly excited about Hulk Hogan. I
Yeah,
also met Rowdy Piper and had a picture of me with him, but my mom kept that, so one of my sisters.
because Piper's
But I
one of my
have the one
favorites.
with me with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and these wrestlers back in the days, it was just so different than today's wrestling and so forth. I
Oh
just feel
yes.
like it was more entertaining. Now it's
Hmm.
more like a lot of storytelling and so forth. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
back in the days, the one that was the most on steroids was Ultimate Warrior. That one right there he was steroid out. That dude, he would run and run around the ring, and he's like all hyper and shit, and like finish the match in like 2 seconds, and then run back out. I was like, yo, that man's on crack or he's on steroids and crack. Because the way he was running, like he looked crazy. I was like, who the hell? Like, I would be tired getting to the ring running that fast. And this dude was doing the whole thing, the whole skit, and ran back full speed. I'm like, fuck, nah, you couldn't pay me to do that shit. Y'all better bust out the scooter. Especially now. Fuck, I don't know. You better bust out the wheelchair. I ain't going down walking all that shit. No. I ain't getting the ring. I don't know. I take a bump. I ain't getting back up. Oh no. Oh man.
I'm looking, trying to find it.
Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat was cool. Yeah, They Live. Got screwed from that movie that exposed aliens. Well, They Live, he got screwed that movie, but that movie was a really good movie. We're gonna have a preview day. It's off YouTube, but I do like a premiere of a movie, and it's like movie night, but it's not on YouTube, and I send out a link, and we get together and watch movies. And the next movie we're gonna watch is They Live. So it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, you can sub to the channel, and then if you have I don't know if you have Discord, or a place where I can send you a link, because I need a Discord so I can send the links out, because that's how, or that other word, Paula knows what I'm talking about. I can send the link, and then y'all could come to the movie time and then watch They Live all together. It's pretty cool. Paula never done it. Termir has been with me for a wrestling event. So he was with.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That's the one they took. The one they took was of me and Rowdy Piper, but I do have this other wrestler. Maybe you can remind me who the hell he is. in a minute
All
here.
right. You show me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't
Show and
believe how
tell.
many times they took that one. Like, what the hell? But they did, of course.
Yeah, Rapa Nui is also an interesting place
Rapa
where
Nui.
they have these giant statues and stuff.
You know, I've seen Easter Island. I've seen a lot about their, well, I wouldn't really call it a statue though. I mean, they're more like monuments,
Yeah.
you know, and it's suppressed history too. Oh, that island has so much suppressed history.
Mm-hmm.
They only show you here where the tourists just see that area. You can't explore. You can't really look under the ground. There's a lot of history underneath there.
Mm. Sorry, I think I'm going to drop out.
Yay,
It's
Terminator's tapping out. He's
it's-
tapping
it's-
out.
It's 4 in the morning, but
He's
hold on.
submitting. What's that?
Who's
You gotta
that?
bring it closer.
Make it big
Is it-
screen.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Who's
Hold on.
that?
Hold on.
Looks kind of familiar, but
Let me make my screen big. Who's that guy? Huh? I don't know him.
maybe Kevin.
From when is that? Oh my god, that's you?
That's me.
Holy shit. Paula was fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
She was like
yeah.
so pretty. Look at her locks. Oh hell no. Her hair was shiny too. Oh damn, Paula.
Uh-huh.
That is super cute.
Oh yeah.
Damn, look how he's grabbing you. Holy
Oh, he was
moly.
happy. Yeah. Oh crap!
Oh
it's on the
Lord.
screen.
It is like huh,
Yep, I don't
really-
know who he was. I don't remember, but maybe you can eventually get back to me on that. But I had
Yeah.
another one where he was on one side and Roddy Piper was on the other, and then I had one where Roddy Piper and the other guy. I just said his name a minute ago. Hulk Hogan.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
was
We're not
also-
gonna act like we didn't see the unicorn behind, okay? So it's okay. That was beautiful too. We're just not gonna act like we didn't just see that
Kevin-
beautiful unicorn.
Kevin says Paula was the cop lady on Reno 911.
I was
Oh
who?
yeah. Reno 911.
Cop lady in Reno 911.
That's she's so funny. I love that show.
Yeah,
I know who he's talking
remember.
about. You are cute. You're very cute at that age. Wow.
I was,
Mhm.
gosh, early 20s.
Yeah.
In my
All right.
prime.
All right.
Definitely was in my prime.
And definitely had a smile on your face too.
Oh man, I was so excited.
Mm. Such a good vibes.
Was Rick? Was there a wrestler?
my husband's like, you can wrestle with me anytime.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be a submission match.
I win.
Oh Lord, and it's gonna be an hour Iron Man match too. It's how many times you submit in an hour?
Right. Right on. Exactly.
That's a torture match. Oh, so go ahead, Taramir. Which one you were asking about?
No, Kevin sent a comment about the wrestler, I think.
Oh, did they know who in the hell it was? Because I don't remember for some reason.
I'm not sure. Young Mankind?
Oh no, he looks like a young Mankind. Yeah, but that's not him. That's not Nick Foley.
Ah, okay.
No.
We'd have to
Nick
look into
Foley.
older wrestlers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he must have been like he probably was like the CB because they had the A wrestlers, which is like the Hulk Hogan's and the big boys, and then you have your
No, he was an A. He wasn't a B.
So then he must be somewhere in the history, and we gotta figure out his name.
I didn't go spending good money to go watch these fuckers wrestle for just
And
being little
which
peons.
and that was the WWF at that time,
Yeah,
or
I think it was. I'm
shit.
thinking WWF
I'll take that picture.
Indies.
Listen, the company's here in Connecticut. I'll take that picture over to the fucking office. I say, who the fuck is this? And I just want to know because a friend of mine, she took a picture of him, but she don't know the name of the wrestler, and you guys are like the company. So, what's the fucking name of this individual? Stamford, Connecticut is not far from me. It's
Seth
about
Rollins?
it's about 45 minutes, like about 45 minutes.
Rick?
I know
Do you
I'm
think
gonna.
it could be could it be Seth Rollins?
No, Seth Rollins was now. That's Seth Rollins is now. That's a newer wrestler.
I'm
Seth
gonna look
Rollins.
it up. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to pull up. What year was that picture taken?
Oh
We're gonna
Lord.
have to play detective work right now. I love this. Let's do it. What year
Yeah,
that
but
picture was taken?
I'm cooking spaghetti and about to be having supper, and I don't know what year that was.
In the back of the picture, it doesn't say a date.
I don't think so.
It should. It's a Polaroid.
About 23, Mike. About 23.
You're 23. So add 23 to the year you were born and tell me what year, and then we look for the roster of that year, and we could probably
I was
track down the
born in
name.
1968.
Oh, that's the year of my Camaro I used to have.
That's a good year.
Yeah, I had a 68 Camaro.
I
Burnt
can't
orange.
find him right now because I'm focused on cooking spaghetti.
So the year would
Hey,
be like
you know what,
90
Paula?
or
We'll
91.
have dinner, Paula. You guys could go. I know Paula gotta go eat. Go eat, Paula. And Timmer, you're gonna go sleep. Go to sleep.
Yep, I'm about to bounce, but I wanted to
Yeah,
show
go
you
ahead.
guys the picture first.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw the picture. What's the other one? You gonna bring out another one?
No,
She's
that
gonna
was
bring.
it.
Oh,
The
okay.
rest
Because
of
I
them were
was like,
stolen.
you're gonna bring other ones. I'm like, ooh, we're
My
gonna see Paula
sisters
again.
have the other ones, I'm sure. Or my youngest sister likely has both of the other ones. So, but what had
All right.
happened there was someone had left their lights on in their car, and we were waiting out in the parking lot to come in. And they came out. We were like, well, I wonder who left their lights on. Who's going to come out? And when they did, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And they just walked right up to me, put their arms around me, and they started taking pictures.
Oh wow.
3 came out, but it was only one guy's who had left his lights on his car. And I don't remember who it
Damn.
was.
That's messed up. Imagine you have to work a shift and you're working a wrestling match and you bust your ass and you're tired and then you
It
want
was
to go
before
home.
the show. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go outside and your fucking lights are like dying and you're like, fuck. Because you know your car's not gonna turn on.
Yeah.
You're like, that's that hopeless walk. You're like, fuck, what a mistake. Damn. And then you gotta hope that someone stops and gives you a jump, and then they see that you're a wrestler and they get an autograph and exchange, a couple of pictures and fair trade. Yeah, but working that's not an easy job. That's a really aggressive profession with not much benefits. That's the sad part about it. It's like
But they
not
love it. So
they're getting better, but they could be a lot more better. It's just the wrestlers back in the days. I just feel for them because there's a lot of head injuries. There's a lot of CTE for sure.
Mhm.
in wrestling back in the days. You know, those guys are like vegetables now. It's just, you know, it kills them early. They die early.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
But
sad
Wonder
part.
Woman's already gone. He's dead.
Yeah, yeah, they go early, and it's because the body is taking so much of a beating that your heart, you know, you're constantly, you know, they're not thinking about their heart, they're not thinking about their internals, they're not
And if
thinking
you do
about anything.
steroids,
You know, the
steroids
only
keep
thing they're
you
thinking about is performing and getting the check at the end of the show. And like their hearts be, you know, from the top roads falling to the mat, that concussion, you know, and then you're shocked in the system. And then imagine doing this like 5 days a week, 6 days a week, you know, and you're doing all different shows all over the place, all over the country.
Yeah.
It's I mm-mm, no, I wouldn't do it.
Good
I
night,
mean,
guys.
it's good for some, not for all. Good night, Taramir.
Good night, Caroline.
Night.
Lovely.
I'll tell you like I did my family growing up. Good night, sweet dreams, and I love you.
Thanks. Love you too. Bye.
All
Bye.
right. This hand is creeping me out here too. It's like trying to give it a high five. Like, come on, hand. Give me a high
Did you
five.
see? Thank you, sir. Oh, so when I went to go get that picture, apparently one of my cats snuck in there, and she's one that doesn't know she can jump the gate. And I didn't know she was in there. So when I left, I closed the gate behind her. And so she's sitting there like a little prisoner. And my
Oh
husband just told me that he just let her out of my room.
no. She was on a temporary confinement.
Yep, temporary confinement. Yep.
That is so funny. What time is it? How long that I've been on here? 222. I think that should be good because I'm gonna rest up too. It was a good show. It was good.
Yeah, I'm glad I
Like,
finally got in after you've been live for an hour.
yeah, we had me. It was Avi was here. Then
Seven.
Seven. Yeah, good little bunch came through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I like this. I'm doing this all the time. You know, I bring others on, and we all share our thoughts and opinions, and we have a good show.
Yeah. That's
All
right.
right.
Because that's how we roll.
Florida. I was born in Florida. I was born in Miami.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I am gonna bounce. I love you all.
All righty. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. I'm gonna wrap it up too, so that way I can rest up and produce for tomorrow.
Okay, well,
It was not even a one joint show. You know what? I should continue until I finish this joint. That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
Let me finish the
There's
joint at least.
some music in the background too when you're hitting that joint, man. Like some of those songs that you've been hitting up when you first come on. Doing the intro, you listen to music.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Florida actually. Kevin's talking about Florida. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Florida actually in October. Damn, I'm coughing. I took a big hit. Got me coughing up in here. I'm thinking about Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to do the Halloween Horror Nights. I want to do the VIP. I've done it once before, and it's really cool because you don't wait the line. And those lines could be forever long. And I'm not about to wait in no fucking line, standing in no line. I want to go right into the house and walk right out of it. So I was thinking about going to Orlando, Florida, and going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. And I could bring you guys with me. Yes, I could fucking show you guys the houses and go in. And it's freaking amazing. And I'll bring you guys with me. You know, it'll be fun. It'll be creepy. I don't like jump scares so much because they motherfuckers jump out at you all the time. So I wear this color thing. It's like to let them know it's like a glow in the dark thing. And if I'm wearing that they can't jump at me or scare me because I have bad reactions and I might punch the motherfucker. Okay, so my uncle did that one time. Now that I think about it, that's funny. Over at the it was in Miami. It was the Dade County Youth Fair. Um, down in over there, and it was one of these dark rides, and this one guy came like lunging at my uncle, and my uncle went boom and punched him in the face, fucking knocked him out and shit. My uncle got in trouble for it, but like literally knocked his ass out, and that's why I'm kind of like scared of jump scares because we have that reaction to punch when we get scared. When we get scared, we don't just stay like that. No, we like it's a fight or flight. Like I'm gonna punch you. Get the like, yeah. And if I get to that point, that's crazy because I like I said, I do investigations. I hear voices. I hear stuff. I hear like
Sometimes I sense things.
say
Then
that
I
again.
hear some things. I say sometimes I sense things inside my mind and hear things inside my mind too.
Yeah, you need to listen to your
Sometimes I feel things.
subconscious.
Sometimes I can feel it.
That is funny, Paula. Holy shit, that is so funny. Oh Lord, Paula, my uncle. He was there with his girl, and the thing came at him. Like if you this close, you're invading my safe area. Okay, this is a violation. Now, if you're like far in a distance, that's fine. Arm's length distance, a little bit that way, that's fine. But if you're like this in someone's face, what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah, I rest my case. Oh Lord, that was funny. True story. That's so crazy. My uncle, my uncle Ralph. That's his name, Uncle Ralph. Um, says, yeah, a lot of history. I have a lot of stories. We all have stories. We all have our own little stories. It's our own little Bible. We have internal Bibles, our stories, our memories, like our ups, our downs. You know, days that are rainy days and depressed days and happy days and sunny days, so many different days. But all that energy, you experienced in your life, and you're here with me now. So we're at the intersection. That's what I call it. We're at the intersection now. Yeah, just stay to the right. Whatever you do, just stay to the right. The left, you don't want to be on that side. That's just fucking crazy. Like, mm-mm. Yeah, people migrating from the left going to the right. That's all bad. No. And that's not only politically, that's in general. It's just too crazy. The left is too crazy. The energy is way, like, they tried, but, like, unsuccessful. It's going to backfire on them. But, uh, almost finished with the joint. Hey, Seven's back. Hey, you want to come back on, Seven? You're more than welcome. I still got a piece here. Seven's gonna make me smoke another joint. Oh shit! I was trying to get away with 2 hours and 30 something minutes, but I'm looking at the time and I'm like, it's fucking still early. I gotta take my medicine. I still gotta. This show ain't finishing. That's bullshit. I'm gonna roll another joint and then, like, I have a paper here, so I'll probably fill that up and smoke that. So, Seven, you want to come on? You're more than welcome to. I could put out the link again, just in case. I went to the dermatologist today, and they took out some skin tags that I had. It was just, there was some that were bothering me, and they cut them up with scissors. I'm telling you, I'm a masochist. Like, they cut me up with scissors today, like a whole bunch of times on this side, and then on this side they took out, like, I have a bandage there of them taking out and stuff, and just making sure that they're not cancerous and so forth. So, because I do somewhat have cancer in my family, so it's okay. Enjoy dinner, Seven. Yeah, Seven's eating. That's good. That's good energy. He's feeding the mind at the same time his belly. His belly's, it's like yummy, yum, 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 yum. Get in my belly. Oh, man. That was a good night. I should talk about a story. Story time with Rick. Story time. Which story you want to go with? I mean, I already talked about the little boy earlier. I mean, I could talk about the apartment. That one was like Portuguese. That one because there was a Santeria priest. The priestess. No, he wasn't even a priest. He was into Santeria, and he was opening a lot of portals. A lot. Okay. To the point that I was dealing with the spirits in that apartment. And to add to the story, like, someone died in that apartment. So go figure. The energy was fucking high in that apartment. And it was charged. And guess who moved into it? Boy. As soon as I got in there, like the next day, I was hearing shit in that apartment. And I was hearing the bees in the closet. They were like, it sounded like bees in the fucking wall. Like, and it was weird because my closet, right, had three opening doors, three doors. Like, they were, like, you could collapse them and it opens up, and it was three entry. And in the middle of those two, like, pillars, and it was kind of like, it was squared off, but it had like a space like that. And in there, I was hearing the bees. And then I was hearing in the closet. And I go, I'm not going crazy, but I'm hearing bees. Right? So I get to the owner, right, who rented me the apartment, and I tell the owner, "Yo, not for nothing, but I'm hearing bees in the closet. Do we have? Is there a way to check to see if there's bees in there?" He was like, "Yeah, I could go through the ceiling and I could check. Or you could see through the like down. Yeah, yeah, it has a gap, so you could see with a flashlight." Okay. He goes up there and he checks, and there's nothing, no bees at all. And he's like, "Really? Sorry to tell you, there ain't nothing up here. There's no bees anywhere. I looked, I went around looking, and your side, there's no bees. The traps, I checked the screens, and they're screened, so they can't get in here." I was like, "All right." So he left. That night, I hear bees in the fucking closet. Uh-oh. They're preventing me from telling the story. I feel like Pamela with the throat. Let me drink some water. So I hear the fucking bees. And then things started happening after that. Like, I feel the change of energy. I feel the energy. My TV would move by itself at night. Like, it would move like forward from the right side of the television. It would be pushed forward. And it would do it all the time. And one time I left it forward and he pushed it back. But it was always at night, and it was always when I was asleep. And it would happen late night, probably when I was like, it was probably like 3, 4 in the morning. It would do that. And like, I feel like it attacked me there because I ended up in the hospital because for some reason, like, I remember the incident with the in the kitchen where I was washing dishes and the spirit was lifting my shorts up, like lift my pant leg up, my left, like it just lifted up, like pulling it up. Yo, I got so defensive. I was like, no, back the fuck up. Don't be fucking pulling my shit. Like, don't be touching me. Don't be violating me. Like, you gotta get aggressive with it. I just put your foot down. Like, I treat them just like the human, like the living. That energy is as strong when like you can't see them. I just deal with them. Um, that one I got really mad. I got mad, but then it attacked me because I ended up in the hospital and I couldn't, like, my heart. There was something going on, like my heart was racing or some shit. I wasn't feeling good, and I felt like I was passing out at the same time. Like I was like not feeling good. Then we get to the hospital, and then I'm fine. And they run my blood, they run my stuff. They're like positive for marijuana. I go, of course it's gonna be positive for marijuana. I smoke. I've been smoking for a long time. I smoke. Come on now. Um, and I was released, so I go back to the apartment, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna move. because we're not having an agreement. We're not coming to terms. This energy, there's something like I know my when to back away. All right, so let bygones be bygones. Don't follow me. You can have the place for yourself. I'm on. I'm gone. I ended up breaking the lease. I ended up breaking the lease, and then I moved from North Miami Beach to Miramar, Florida. That was in Broward County, Florida, South Florida. So I went from Dade County, Miami-Dade County, to Broward County, and I moved to Miramar. Not too far from work. I mean, I took the highway, so I got to work quick. It was pretty fast because it was just one tow booth, and that was it. And I was at work. Like, it was super quick. That's what I liked about living out that way in my job where it was at, because it was so fast to get to work and to get, like, if they even had an emergency, I would get there quick. And that's what they really loved about me, because I was dependable. I do miss that job. I do. Because I loved what I did. And I used to get bonuses. I used to love the money I used to get, bonus money. Like Christmas, let it rain, bitch. Like, let me bring your luggage and throw the money in there. Let that bitch rain. Y'all attorneys, y'all doctors, y'all professionals, y'all need to treat me good, because I make peace here and quiet. And y'all need to pay me for my services. They pay me my services. They used to give me good bonus money. They used to give me checks. I was like, I think we're missing a zero here. They started laughing. I was like, well, I'll add a little bit more. I was like, that's what's up. They were cool with me though. They were really cool. I knew who to fuck with. They used to come and give me a bottle. There was one they gave me. It was it was it was from Russia, because he was Russian. So he gave me this bottle. Was it Russian rum? It was a Russian fucking drink, but let me tell you, it was fucking good. The motherfucking Russians, man. That bottle was, because you gotta understand, this guy's he's a multi-millionaire, right? He lives on Star Island. He's a doctor in the building I used to work at. So of course he was gonna give me this fucking crazy expensive fucking Russian like rum. It was fucking good. It was really good. And I was like, thank you. When I saw him, like, that was really cool. And then he would come in his Ferrari, and he comes with this big smile on his face, skinny as fuck too. That guy looked like a toothpick walking. He looked like Clint Eastwood, like, but in a toothpick look style, but like skinny as fuck. And he would dress like kind of like Tony Montana, like Scarface shit. Like, yo, you look gangster today. He would smile. He was like, he always gave me the smile. Like, it's like a fucking $1 million smile. Like, motherfucker. you know? But he was real cool people. And he was so cool people. And a lot of them there, they were really cool. Like, everybody was cool with me. I kept the peace there. I really did. I was like the messenger and the peacekeeper. And then they didn't have nothing bad to say about me. So give me my money, bitch. I didn't have to worry about getting my money. They gave me my money and some shit. That job really paid well. It was a good paying job. It was good. It was really good. I had a good time. It was a good run. 10 years there. It was a good run. The only thing that stopped me was the injury to my neck. I broke my neck in an accident, and I had a ceiling collapse on me and broke my neck and gave me brain damage. I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, not so much depression. I got depression under control. Like I really do have depression under control. Anxiety, I kind of have it under control. It just sucks when if I have to be around a lot of people, then the anxiety goes up. I try to deal with it, like in Niagara Falls and stuff like that. I try to deal with it. I deal with it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But like when I go to the movies, I go to the movies either Tuesdays or Wednesdays, early morning. It has to be early morning or early afternoon, like first show. Like if the show starts at 12:15, I'm there. Because there's only a few people, and it's these seniors. They're so cute. This man and this lady, like, I seen them sometimes there. So I'm like, I like to go on the senior early day. Like, there's nobody there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, first show. And then if I have a premiere to go to, like, I'll go to the premiere, but like, I know there's not gonna be that many people on there, so I'm comfortable. I don't like to be in close quarters, and especially when there's like a lot of people. Like, no, like get away. This is my safe zone. You violate my safe zone, you're gonna get punched in the face. I'm gonna Uncle Ralph you. What do you mean by Uncle Ralph? That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get punched in the face. Fucking Uncle Ralph. Fucking Uncle Ralph. That should be put on the shirt. Fucking Uncle Ralph. With the punch face. Like punching someone's face. That shirt would sell money. Like I would get money off of that. That's funny. Oh man. Well, the joint's running up. The show's coming to an end. It's a one joint show. Yeah, too much psychic energy. Seven Serpents, you understand me. Like if I go into a concert, right? You know, all that energy I'm gonna be picking up, and then it's just gonna be overload. Like I wanted to go to WrestleMania, right? But I'm not gonna be able to go to WrestleMania because for one, it's in Philadelphia. Like that's more than enough. Go listen to Bruce Springsteen and listen to Streets of Philadelphia and watch a current video from Philadelphia, and you're gonna see how pathetic and horrible it looks and sad and depressing. And it's just one day it will get better. I said that already. One day Philadelphia will get better, but for right now, it's a fucking hellhole. And I don't want to go to a fucking hellhole to watch WrestleMania. They would have been better off getting it in fucking MetLife Stadium again. I wouldn't mind going to MetLife Stadium, but the problem is that's a lot of fucking energy, and there's a lot of fucking people, and I'm kind of like ugh when there's too many people. I mean, I could deal with it. I just don't like it. Yeah, something's telling me to stop. I'm gonna take this last puff. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, well, I'm gonna wrap it up. We we made it to the end of the joint. It was a good show. It was pretty entertaining. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 400. So yeah, I put the hours in. I've been on here for thousand hours, right? I just not very consistent on being on here all the time. Because if I was very consistent, I would be having more like 4,000 people instead of only less than 400. That's crazy. For the amount of hours I put in, I already know I'm censored by YouTube, so they really don't like they have their eyes on me. They really have their eyes on me for sure. And YouTube is a funny place. Fuck YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 16 years. I've been on YouTube for 16 years. Like just the other day was it yesterday? It was the 16 year anniversary that I've been on YouTube. Well, I was on for 10 years, but only watching. And then I took it to the next step. And then 6 years later, I'm here. And I'm here saying, fuck you, YouTube. And that's it. It's just because YouTube is just an attention seeking. They think they have you like on a hook and lure, and they just, they don't have me that way, you know, because they know there's others that would love to have me on their platform, and I would do a far better than what I'm doing on YouTube. And I think YouTube understands that. We have a love-hate relationship, I guess. Well, with that said, I am out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Everything's going to be spontaneous, right? So let's keep it spontaneous. Have a great evening, a good day, and a good night, and a good morning. Why not? Peace.